There we go. Audio there. I cannot believe I've just been streaming for 9 bloody minutes muted because I've been tweaking with the OBS system. I deleted the mic. You muppet. Is it better now? Jesus. I believe it's fixed now. Please, chat, let me know. Jesus. What a muppet. What I was trying to say, I am selling these 2 guns. If anyone is interested, definitely hit me up. You'll see them in the marketplace as the weeks go on. Yeah. Alright, now that we've got the audio sorted, thank you chat, by the way, sorting that out. War God. Blues. We are going to have 213 of these with chances of purples. Chances of golds. Jesus, get your colours right. I need a coffee. As I was saying in that first initial part of the muted section, good job me. Muppet. So upset with myself, damn. I have added some flair to the live stream window. We now have some live view counter up the top. We have a sub bar as well. Ooh, a purple. Purple Rider Defense, nothing fancy. Write a subscription bar, which I am hoping to get to 2,000. That would be huge. Considering when I first started, I honestly never thought I'd get past 100. But hey, here we are. With your question with that again, ooh, blue ranged squad damage. With war events, my time streaming, I'm very limited with the fact that my little girl is 3 and she's very demanding. If anyone with kids in the comments has any, you'll understand. So my window for streaming is very, very small, and if I do, it'll only be for small increments. I don't really have the ability to just to sit here for hours on end, which sucks. I would love to potentially get to that point if life does let that happen, but we'll see what happens. But then my other problem with streaming with live events is because I am not only Alliance Leader, President, Rally and Garrison Coordinator, everything else, there's normally a lot of chats, pings, markers, and things I don't necessarily want my enemies to know about is also another reason why I haven't really been doing too much live streaming of events. So I'm not leaking plans. But I mean, I'm getting a lot of messages asking me to do it, so maybe I just try not to be in part of the plans as much, but at the same time, meh, makes it fun. If they know when we're coming for them, at least they'll be there fighting. So I definitely will try. So thank you for that input, man. Can't wait to get to the goldsmithing. Me too. Ooh, squad basic attack damage. Skill damage dealt basics. That's at least a gold value. So what I'm chasing for the vests is I'm chasing Ranger Defense, 6% and higher, and Ranged Squad Damage, 3% and higher is my target. Obviously, I would love to get a Ranged Squad 3 roll, God tier roll, or even a Ranged Squad and a Ranged Damage reg. That would be really nice too. That would be really, really nice. But I don't have that kind of luck. Maybe you have one of those really cool red perfects. Okay, so blue has given us 112 blues, 94 greens, 4 purples, and 3 golds. I'm quite shocked that the golds were as close to that. Really? Alright, let's scroll down. Let's dismantle. We will go all. Now the golds should be new. We'll hang on to that. We will get rid of that because that has no use to me. And range squad's blue. Nah, it's not going to do anything. So we'll untick them. So unlock them, I should say. So having them unlocked, next time I do the breakdown, it will be able to include them into it. So, alright. Blues were 1.3 and a 5%. So the fact that it was 3 and 4 is pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy that they were so close. Ooh, heard a lot about me. Jesus. Hopefully it's all good. An excellent R5. That makes me happy to hear. I do try my best. But those in leadership will know it's very hard to please everyone. But that's high praise, so thank you very much. Job level, let's have a little look. We're at 36, so we've gone up 2 levels from just greens and blues. Their level up amount is very little, so don't expect much for them. But the fact that I've got 2 levels so high, I'm rolling. I'm happy with that. We're up to 5% for the golds and 33% for the purples. So 280 weapons. Can we get some good golds coming up? 5%, so 1 in 20 should be a gold item. Yuck. Junk. Another one. Squad load, squad attack. That's a dual roll, but not ideal. Because your squad attack and your squad defense are substantially higher to level up. Just the prices are more. So they're not ideal to have on the thing. Ooh. Can I translate that over here? No. I am sorry, Ronald. I don't speak Spanish. I'm assuming that's Spanish. Infantry, dual roll. Squad attack again, which sucks. Can I... No. Shame it doesn't automatically translate to English for me. That's kind of annoying. So I do apologise. I can't understand it. Range squad, range defense, dual roll there. That's nice. That's not bad. I'll take that. Might get a little bit of dollars for that. Nothing major. Gathering speed. Ugh. So has anyone had any luck in the refinery? Those that are in chat. Even hit me up in the comments. Let us know. Let me know how lucky you've got or how unlucky. I was saying earlier on in the chat I've only managed to roll 1 red. But it was a rider, which sucked. Defense. Ugh. Nothing so far. Nothing so far. reckon we get a lucky dog? You reckon? Hey? Yeah. So while we were recording, we are accompanied by our lovely old slinky dog, the Dashi, which you would have heard in a lot of my videos barking in the background at the postie. He is getting some much needed pats as we currently roll. Gathering speed. See, all my gathering stuff's already relatively leveled up. It's just not needed. Defense. Yuck. Just fodder. Defense. Triple stat. Oh, lucky you. Attack. Defense. Oi, that's not bad. I'm assuming you're a an infantry or a rider player going off your upset face. Sit down, boof. Because depending on how low... Oh, just dropped something. What was that? Depending on how low the rolls are, you can put a little bit of gold into it to bring them up into gold value. And you can sell them for a few K, being a triple roll. Perfect equipment. Infantry rider, sold it for 1200. Yeah, okay. The downside with the perfects are that they are all red, but they're random. So you could have squad load, gathering speed, and an infantry. So all you're really doing for that item is selling it for the red value itself, which sounds like you've done. Which 1200 gold's pretty good. Yeah, attack plus damage. Yeah, same. Well, I've got damage. Damage attack on 2 of them, damage defense on the other 2. I figured I'd go for a little taste in both. I was contemplating looking for and buying the 3-roll damages, but I saw one in the market for 50k and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to spend 500 bucks on that. That's a lot. Right. Last 10 for the purple, and then we get into the good stuff. Yeah, wicked. 500. 5,500, sorry. 167 blues, 94 purple, and 19 golds. Was hoping that was going to be a little bit higher, but... So here's another 9k earned there. That's pretty huge. We'll go to our vests and let's have a look. We will unlock you. Unlock. Yuck. Gathering speed, load speed. No. No. Speed. Pretty sure my gathering speed's leveled up. I'll hold on to that just in case. See, zombie items, like, they're not even useful. Like, does anyone use a zombie kill EXP item? Like, does anyone use it? Just me thinking that's just an intentional... See, another one. Just an intentional roadblock. Yeah, it's not even going to sell. I'm not even going to worry about that. My item is better. Hang on to that one. I might put a little bit of gold in that to raise them up to purples maybe, and sell it off for a little bit, couple hundred. All right, what we've all been waiting for: 300 Now, I do have these, which is what? 28, 34 of them. So when we get down to 500, we will stop. We will turn those on to increase our percentages. Our job level up to 38. Very nice. And obviously as the job level goes up, these are only going to climb. So really, the fact that blues are still an option is just annoying. Alright, let's do it. Yuck. Straight off the bat. Triple blue. Nothing. Next. Hell, even a full farm item I'd accept. Like all gathering bonus with like gathering bases. That'd be nice. Yeah, see, I use gathering bonus for me. Gathering bonus, gathering speed. Range defense. I need that. Don't think it's high enough though, but it's close. Yeah, just the sheer amount of resources I use. Range attack, 5.7. The range attack items are actually really, really high these days. I've just logged into the store the last couple of days to have a little look. And yeah, just in general, the prices seem higher than they used to be. Like a 5% range attack is starting at like 250-ish. Wild. 6.5. There's 500 gold. Woo! That's juicy. I'll take it. We've made money, guys. Yeah. Oh, no. Your mum's home. Don't go barking. No. Shh. I will exit this real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, back. Go say hello to the missus. Alright, where were we? So, back into it. Getting that 6.5 straight off the relatively early is a huge win. Very happy with that. Nothing. Ooh, gathering speed, gathering bonus. Okay. 2 roll though, not 3. Yuck. Squad load. Meh. Nope. Lots of purples. Lots of purples. Considering 1 in 3 should be a gold. Whoa. Yes, we'll go through the equipments after. I'll see if I can upgrade anything. That'd be really nice. Yeah. Squad basic attack with a rider defense. It's kind of okay, but... Squad load. There. See, again, squad load's kind of pointless unless you're starting out early and your cars just can't carry enough, so... Rider squad damage, green. Ooh, I'd hate to raise a squad damage up from like 1%. That would suck. Rider squad, rider attack. Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks. You can't stop licking me. Okay. Lot of purples. A lot of purples. Another 2 roll. Gathering base stats, that sucks. Rider squad attack. Double garrison. Gathering bonus though, that's nice. That might be better than my current. Nothing there. Green. Yuck. Ooh, exquisite though, so we get some more parts when we break that down. That's nice. 5.8. Another little bit of gold. And depending, I could sell that. Ooh. Rider damage reg, 3.3. That'll sell for a little bit. At least 5. We're probably sitting at maybe 1,500. 1,500 profit here. Provided I can make them sell, that is. All purples. Damn. Rider defense at the bottom. Got my hopes up then. I thought that was a 3-roll purple. Alright, we're down to 167. Gathering bonus, 4.1. That's tasty. More damage, dealt to zombies. Alright, we get down to 500. We need to stop and drop those boosted vials. Yuck. Bonus again. Ooh, two golds. Defense. I need the defense. Damn. 5.9 gathering bonus. Gathering speed, 18. 2 infantry. Infantry defense, 4.3. It's not really worth anything. 2 roll infantry. Still the same as what I've got. Oh, shush. Right, getting near the 100 left. There's so many. Infantry attack. Four blues, nah, nothing. 2 roll again. %6 infantry defense. There we go. There's another couple of 100 gold. down to 90. Let's pull this over, ready to stop. Range attack. Yuck. Come on. Oh. Thought that was going to be a 3 roll as well. 73 to go. Gathering speeds. Rider attack. Just the sheer amount of junk from the golds is ridiculous. 3.3 defense. Squad counter. Yeah. Range squad attack. 5.3. Can sell for a few gold. We'll stop there. So that's 59. 185 purples. Plus whatever it was before I stopped that thing. So we'll put the purples in. Let's look at the jobs. We're at 42. 18 of these. Increased chance of getting a high grade. So 33%. It's only raising it by 5. So nothing drastic, but it is eliminating the blues. So 18 of them. Jesus. 6 purples. That makes no sense. I feel like it's worse with them. Gathering speed. Ooh. Ranged. Damn. Gathering bonus. So out of 18 of them, 13 were purples. That is a bit upsetting. But now the big baddies, the big golds, all the way up to 58%. Okay. Boom, straight off the bat. Infantry attack, 4.1. Yuck. Another gold. Yuck. Another gold. Yuck. Rider attack. Yuck. Yuck. There's no point spending your money on these vials. There's none. There's none. They're trash. We'll give you a higher percent to get a gold item, but the gold items are all going to be bad. What's the bloody point? Ooh, sick gathering speed. Oh, Jesus, what a letdown that is. Get out of here. Get out of it. Hey, how upsetting was that, Slink? That was terrible. Terrible. Dual gathering speed. 5, 4, 3. Infantry defense. And no god tier weapons. Ah, big cry face. But a lot of items in our bag. We'll get out of the golds. Okay, there's lots of golds there. We'll get rid of all the purples. I'm not going to go through and delete all of those golds on screen. That'll just take forever. But what we can do is have a look at what we've got. Starting on our infantry, on our rangers, smelt. We have ranged squad defense. And we did not get anything decent. We got a 6%. So that's going to go up 1%. Yes, managed to get some profit. That is nice. Let's go infantry. My next team I use. Manage, smelt, infantry attack. We're starting at 3.8. I'm not going to sell that one, because that is a nice item that I'm going to sell monies for. Whereas this one isn't. 4.1. And that one's also garbage, so boom. 4.3. There we go. We've gained up a little bit there. Defense. Okay, yeah, but what attributes? Nothing. Why is it flagged? That makes no sense. What'd that go up to? 3.8. 4.3. Let's level this one up. 4.4. These are worth next to no gold. That's why I'm not really phased. Do I want to use my gold? Nah. Nah, I'm not doing that. No chance of doing that. I need to lock that again. Lock that real quick. So I don't accidentally delete it. Now I gotta find it. Ah, goddamn. Come on. No. It's dumb you can't lock it again at that window. Okay, fine. Nope. What? I got it filtered as... So dumb. Why? Because it's universal accounts. That's not helpful. Like, that's not helpful at all. I wanted infantry item, not universal item. No? Just me? Okay, I can't find it. I've now got to be really careful that I don't dismantle it. That's fun. Okay, fine. We'll worry about that later. Riders. Manage. Smelt. No rider squad damage increase, but got some defense. May as well get rid of that for a little gain there. Boop. Even two roll items aren't really going for much money anymore. It's just... Nope, definitely keeping that. Keeping that, because that's a rider squad damage. I'll keep that. Okay, we are up to... whatever this takes us to. Big jump. Oof. Not a big jump. Upsetting. And then over here for the smelts, for gathering bonus, 4.1. Squad is deployed. I'll do that later. Okay, we'll pull them in. Pull in my auto gatherers, stop them. And we'll send him back out after. Alright, get back in there. Hurry up. Come on, Doctor. Today. Perfect. Okay, final equipment. Double checking before just clicking away. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That went out nowhere. 5.9 is a huge jump. Ooh. Oh well. There we have it. We'll roll that. So, that is my current set for my ranges. I'm currently rocking ranged attack, ranged squad damage. They really don't go up by much, do they? It is just a rort. Especially these ones. These ones hurt. They're so expensive. So I'm currently working on this set. Got defense over here as well, but skill damage base stat on all of them. I've gone for a little bit of defense in here because I don't really have defense everywhere else, and using this to get a little bit of defense up. What was my thought process on it? With a grand total of buffs of this. Which isn't bad. Not too bad. My other sets aren't anything grand, but my gathering bonus and gathering speed is very nice, especially with my auto gatherers. They get in and they get out nice and quick. So I wouldn't mind getting my hands on a 3-roll similar to this, but on all of them. That would be very nice. But that'll be down the track. So there we have it. That is 1,000. 1,000 items forged. The job went all the way up to 43. Huge increase from 34. Almost 10 levels. Didn't get anything god tier, but we did make a little bit of profit once I do sell those items. So that is nice. Maybe 2,000 gold. Can't really sniff it. Free stuff, so I'll take it. Well, kinda free stuff. Probably hasn't. It definitely hasn't made back the money from this or this. I'm kind of breaking even. But there we have it. If you aren't already, please sub to the channel. Let's try to make that green bar go all the way to the top. I am hoping it does update automatically and I don't have to go in and update it myself. That would kind of suck. But we'll see. And in the comments, yes, let me know. Let me know how you've gone in the refinery, if you've got lucky. And thank you to those players tuning in and rolling the dice with me, so to speak. So as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Harley out.